Some guys in the gym have less muscle than others, yet they still look far more impressive. Whereas some people, they have much more muscle but look less impressive. Why is this? Well, the truth is, it's not about building as much muscle as possible, it's about building muscle in the correct places. Most people think that building an aesthetic physique is simple. More muscle equals a better physique. But if you keep thinking like that, your physique's going to turn out mediocre at best. So it's clearly not how it works. For example, Arnold Schwarzenegger had more muscle in certain areas rather than just having overall mass, which made him overcome some of his opponents. The first reason why some physiques look better than others is the V-taper. Broad shoulders, wide developed lats, and a somewhat narrow waist. I'm not saying your physique has to look like this, I'm just saying that a physique with slightly better proportions will always look more aesthetic. What this does is it creates an illusion of size, even if you're not carrying a huge amount of muscle. In fact, a lot of people who look big aren't actually that heavy, they just have good proportions. The second reason why some physiques look better than others is symmetry. Your body should look balanced. For example, a guy with a huge chest but a tiny back will look odd. A guy with massive arms and no shoulders will look odd. Same with a huge proportional upper body with tiny legs. That'll look strange too. You should still train every muscle group equally, but maybe give emphasis towards the V-taper muscles we talked about earlier. For example, your shoulders, your lats, or just your back in general, biceps and triceps, and possibly your abs too. Your physique must look more balanced to make it aesthetic. Just because your shoulders are more important than your arms in terms of aesthetics, this doesn't mean that you should settle for completely non-developed arms. That's just stupid. The third and final reason some physiques look better than others is muscle roundness. If you look at some physiques with high amounts of muscle mass and even good proportion and symmetry, their physique still doesn't look aesthetic because they lack that 3D look in areas like the shoulders, chest, and triceps. A good way to achieve muscle roundness in, say, areas like the shoulders is to train the front delts and the rear delts rather than just the lateral delts. There's plenty of other reasons why some physiques look better than others, but I've just covered some of the ones that I feel are more common. Anyway, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.